Value is not something given, it is something cultivated and nurtured from within. To truly become a woman he can't ignore, the journey begins with understanding your worth, not as dictated by others, but as a reflection of your own inner belief and awareness. The cornerstone of self-value is recognizing that no one can define your worth but you. When you allow external circumstances, opinions, or actions of others to dictate how you see yourself, you relinquish control over your life. To reclaim that power, you must first look inward and build a foundation of unshakable self-respect. Self-respect is not about arrogance or placing yourself above others. It is about recognizing your unique strengths, abilities, and contributions. It's about standing tall in the knowledge that you bring something irreplaceable to the table. This mindset doesn't emerge overnight. It requires consistent effort to reinforce. Think of it as planting seeds in a garden. Each day you water those seeds by affirming your strengths, celebrating your achievements, and forgiving your shortcomings. Over time, these seeds grow into an unshakable sense of self. Cultivating self-value also involves breaking free from the trap of comparison. In today's world, where social media and societal expectations dominate, it's easy to feel overshadowed by others who appear more accomplished, attractive, or successful. But comparison is the thief of joy. Every time you measure yourself against someone else's journey, you undermine your own. Instead of looking outward, focus on your path, your growth, and the unique qualities that make you irreplaceable. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem, and remind yourself that your worth isn't defined by how you stack up against others. Part of valuing yourself involves setting boundaries clear, unwavering boundaries that signal to the world what you will and won't tolerate. Boundaries are not walls meant to keep people out. They are gates designed to protect your peace, energy, and self-esteem. When you set and maintain boundaries, you communicate to others that you value yourself enough to demand respect. This doesn't mean being confrontational or harsh. It means being assertive and standing firm in your principles. Whether it's in relationships, friendships, or work environments, boundaries ensure that you're not sacrificing your well-being to please others. In valuing yourself, you must also learn to speak kindly to yourself. The voice in your head, your inner dialogue, has a profound impact on how you perceive your worth. Negative self-talk statements like, "I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed," or "Why would anyone choose me?" chips away at your confidence and reinforces feelings of inadequacy. Replacing these thoughts with empowering affirmations is a powerful step towards self-valuation. Tell yourself, "I am capable, I am worthy, and I deserve the best." Over time, these affirmations become beliefs, and beliefs shape your reality. Your environment also plays a crucial role in how you perceive your value. Surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and inspire you. When you're in the company of those who genuinely see your worth, it becomes easier to see it yourself. Conversely, distance yourself from individuals who diminish your confidence, belittle your dreams, or take advantage of your kindness. Relationships should be reciprocal, where both parties bring value to each other's lives. By aligning yourself with those who see and celebrate your strengths, you reinforce the belief that you are deserving of respect and admiration. Valuing yourself also means investing in yourself. This doesn't necessarily mean spending money, but dedicating time and effort to your personal growth. Pursue interests that ignite your passion, acquire skills that enhance your capabilities, and engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you invest in your development, you build a reservoir of confidence that makes you feel unstoppable. A woman who is committed to her growth becomes a magnet for opportunities and admiration. Acknowledging and embracing your imperfections is another vital aspect of self-valuation. No one is flawless, and striving for perfection is both unrealistic and exhausting. Instead of fixating on your weaknesses, shift your focus to your strengths. Embrace your quirks, your unique traits, and even your scars. They tell the story of your journey and make you who you are. By accepting yourself wholly, you project an authenticity that is impossible to ignore. People are drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves because it signals confidence and security. Lastly, valuing yourself means recognizing your inherent worth regardless of external validation. You are not defined by a relationship status, a job title, or the opinions of others. These are fleeting markers that can change with time, but your worth is intrinsic and constant. The moment you anchor your value in your own perception rather than external factors, you become unstoppable. This is not to say that external validation isn't pleasant, but it should never be the foundation of your confidence. Mastering emotional control is one of the most powerful steps toward overcoming negative feelings and becoming someone who commands attention effortlessly. Emotions are the currents that drive human behavior, and if left unchecked, they can lead to impulsive actions, reactive decisions, and self-sabotage. True emotional mastery begins with the realization that you have the power to choose how you respond to any situation. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will come, but your ability to navigate those challenges without being overwhelmed by your emotions is what sets you apart. Emotional control is not about suppressing feelings or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, understanding their roots, and responding in a way that aligns with your goals and values. When you feel anger, sadness, or frustration, these emotions are signals, messages from your inner self that something needs attention. Ignoring these signals or allowing them to dominate you can lead to unhealthy patterns. Emotional mastery involves pausing, reflecting, and choosing a response that serves you rather than reacting impulsively. This requires patience and practice, but the rewards are profound. One of the first steps to mastering emotions is becoming self-aware. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and name your feelings without judgment. Often people operate on autopilot, reacting to triggers without understanding why they feel a certain way. By slowing down and observing your emotions, you create a space between the trigger and your response. This space is where power lies. For example, if someone's words or actions hurt you, instead of lashing out or retreating, you can take a moment to ask yourself, why does this bother me? What am I truly feeling? This practice of self-inquiry not only helps you manage your emotions, but also deepens your understanding of yourself. Emotional control also involves developing the ability to detach from immediate reactions. Detachment doesn't mean indifference or apathy. It means not allowing external events or people to dictate your inner state. For instance, if someone criticizes you unfairly, detachment allows you to see their words for what they are, an expression of their perspective, not a reflection of your worth. By detaching emotionally, you can respond with grace and clarity instead of defensiveness or anger. This level of composure not only preserves your peace, but also commands respect from others. Another essential aspect of emotional mastery is reframing negative experiences. When something doesn't go your way, it's easy to fall into a spiral of frustration, self-pity, or hopelessness. However, by shifting your perspective, you can find growth opportunities in adversity. For example, a setback in your career or personal life can be seen not as a failure, but as a lesson or redirection towards something better. Reframing is not about ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to see challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. This mindset allows you to maintain emotional stability even in difficult times. Breathing techniques and mindfulness practices are invaluable tools for managing emotions. When emotions run high, the body reacts physiologically, your heart races, your muscles tense, and your mind may feel clouded. Deep, intentional breathing can help calm your nervous system and bring you back to a state of balance. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, helps you observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming consumed by them. Over time, these practices train your mind to stay centered and composed, even in the face of challenges. Setting boundaries is another critical component of emotional control. Boundaries protect your mental and emotional well-being by defining what you will and will not tolerate. When you allow others to overstep your boundaries, you give them control over your emotions. By standing firm in your limits, you safeguard your peace and send a message that you value yourself. This doesn't mean shutting people out or being rigid. It means being clear and consistent about what you need to feel respected and supported. Forgiveness plays a powerful role in mastering emotions. Holding on to anger, resentment, or bitterness only harms you, not the person who wronged you. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior or forgetting what happened. It means releasing the emotional burden that keeps you tethered to the past. When you forgive, you free yourself from the chains of negativity and make room for peace and growth. Journaling can also be a transformative practice for emotional control. Writing down your thoughts and feelings allows you to process emotions constructively. It provides an outlet for expressing anger, sadness, or frustration without harming your relationships or yourself. Over time, journaling can help you identify patterns in your emotional responses and develop strategies for managing them more effectively. Finally, emotional mastery involves surrounding yourself with positivity and inspiration. The environment you create, both externally and internally, greatly influences your emotional state. Fill your life with uplifting people, practices, and experiences that nurture your well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, and avoid those that drain your energy or perpetuate negativity. By consciously choosing positivity, you create a foundation for emotional resilience that enables you to face life's challenges with strength and grace. Investing in your growth is one of the most transformative decisions you can make, and it is the foundation of becoming a woman who commands respect and admiration. Growth is not merely about achieving external success or accolades. It is about becoming the best version of yourself in every aspect, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It is about committing to continuous improvement, no matter your starting point, and embracing the journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. True growth is not measured by what you acquire, but by who you become. Personal growth begins with a decision to prioritize yourself and your future. It's about recognizing that you are your greatest asset, and the more you invest in yourself, the more value you bring to every area of your life. This decision requires a shift in mindset from seeing growth as optional to understanding it as essential. It means replacing excuses with action and complacency with ambition. Growth doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. One of the first steps to investing in your growth is setting clear and meaningful goals. Goals give direction to your efforts and provide a roadmap for your journey. They should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound smart. When you set goals, you give yourself a target to strive for, and every step you take toward that target builds confidence and momentum. However, goals alone are not enough. They must be aligned with your values and passions. When your goals resonate with your core desires, the pursuit becomes fulfilling rather than burdensome. Education is a cornerstone of personal growth. Investing in your education doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling. It means committing to lifelong learning. This can take many forms, such as reading books, taking courses, attending workshops, or seeking mentorship. Knowledge is empowering because it opens doors and equips you with the tools to overcome challenges. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more you realize your potential. Learning also expands your perspective, allowing you to see opportunities and possibilities that you might have otherwise overlooked. Another critical aspect of growth is stepping out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones are safe but stagnant. Growth requires courage to take risks, try new things, and face challenges head on. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you stretch yourself and expand your capabilities. It's in these moments of discomfort that you discover your strengths and resilience. Challenges become opportunities to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. The key is to embrace discomfort as a natural part of growth rather than avoiding it. Physical health and well-being are also essential components of investing in your growth. Your body is the vessel through which you experience life, and taking care of it is a fundamental act of self-respect. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest are not just about looking good, they are about feeling good and functioning at your best. When your body is strong and healthy, your mind is clearer, your energy is higher, and you are better equipped to pursue your goals. Physical wellness also builds discipline, a quality that extends into every area of your life. Emotional growth involves developing a deeper understanding of yourself and your emotions. It means learning how to manage your feelings in a healthy and constructive way. This requires introspection and honesty, taking the time to reflect on your experiences, identify patterns, and address unresolved issues. Emotional growth also involves cultivating empathy and compassion, not only for others, but also for yourself. When you grow emotionally, you build stronger relationships and create a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Spiritual growth, regardless of your beliefs, is about connecting with something greater than yourself. It's about finding meaning and purpose in your life and aligning your actions with your values. This may involve practices like meditation, prayer, journaling, or spending time in nature. Spiritual growth fosters inner peace, resilience, and a sense of direction. It helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and stay grounded in what truly matters. Growth also requires discipline and consistency. It's not enough to take action occasionally. Growth demands sustained effort over time. This means showing up for yourself every day, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It means staying committed to your goals and not letting setbacks deter you. Consistency is what turns small, incremental changes into significant transformations. It's about building habits that support your growth and staying disciplined in your pursuit of excellence. Lastly, investing in your growth involves surrounding yourself with the right people. The company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset and trajectory. Seek out individuals who inspire you, challenge you, and support your aspirations. Avoid those who drain your energy or hold you back. Relationships should be mutually beneficial, where both parties uplift and encourage each other. When you surround yourself with growth-minded people, you create an environment that fosters continuous improvement and success. Self-respect is the foundation of personal power, confidence, and authenticity. It is the inner acknowledgement of your worth, values, and boundaries, and it manifests in how you treat yourself and allow others to treat you. Cultivating self-respect requires an unwavering commitment to honoring yourself in all aspects of life, from your thoughts and actions to the relationships you maintain and the decisions you make. It is not something you demand from others, but rather something you radiate through your demeanor and actions, commanding respect without uttering a word. To develop self-respect, you must first understand what it truly means. It is not arrogance, self-righteousness, or entitlement. It is a quiet yet firm sense of self-worth rooted in self-awareness and self-acceptance. It involves recognizing your intrinsic value as a person, regardless of external validation, achievements, or comparisons to others. When you respect yourself, you acknowledge that you are worthy of love, kindness, and dignity simply because you exist. One of the core aspects of self-respect is setting boundaries. Boundaries are not about keeping people out, but about defining what you will and will not tolerate in your interactions with others. They protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being and create a framework for healthy relationships. When you set boundaries, you communicate to others that you value yourself enough to prioritize your needs and feelings. This doesn't mean being rigid or unkind. It means being clear and assertive about what is acceptable to you. For example, if someone consistently disrespects your time, setting a boundary might involve limiting your availability to them or expressing your expectations for mutual respect. Self-respect also requires self-discipline. This involves making choices that align with your values and long-term goals rather than succumbing to fleeting desires or external pressures. Self-discipline is about prioritizing your growth and well-being over momentary gratification. For instance, choosing to invest in your education or health instead of indulging in habits that don't serve you is a reflection of self-respect. It's the understanding that every decision you make shapes the life you are creating, and that honoring yourself means choosing wisely. Another crucial component of self-respect is self-care. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health is not a luxury but a necessity. Self-care involves nourishing your body with nutritious food, staying active, and ensuring you get enough rest. It also means taking time for yourself to relax, recharge, and do things that bring you joy. When you prioritize self-care, you send a powerful message to yourself and others that you matter and deserve to be cared for. Neglecting your well-being, on the other hand, can erode your self-respect over time. How you speak to yourself is another reflection of self-respect. Your inner dialogue shapes your self-image and influences your confidence and behavior. Negative self-talk, such as criticizing yourself harshly or doubting your abilities, undermines your self-respect. To cultivate self-respect, practice speaking to yourself with kindness and encouragement. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion and remind yourself of your strengths and achievements. Affirmations, journaling, or simply pausing to acknowledge your efforts can help shift your mindset toward positivity and self-empowerment. The company you keep also plays a significant role in fostering or diminishing self-respect. Surrounding yourself with people who value, uplift, and support you reinforces your sense of self-worth. Conversely, tolerating toxic relationships or staying in environments that drain your energy can undermine your self-respect. Evaluating your relationships and making necessary changes is a vital step toward honoring yourself. This may involve distancing yourself from negative influences or seeking out communities that align with your values and aspirations. Self-respect also means taking responsibility for your actions and choices. Blaming others or external circumstances for your struggles may provide temporary relief, but ultimately disempowers you. When you take ownership of your life, you acknowledge your ability to create change and make better decisions moving forward. This doesn't mean being hard on yourself for past mistakes, but rather using them as opportunities to learn and grow. Accountability is a form of self-respect because it reflects a commitment to integrity and self-improvement. Another aspect of self-respect is authenticity. This involves being true to yourself and living in alignment with your values and beliefs, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. Pretending to be someone you're not to please others or fit in diminishes your self-respect over time. Authenticity requires courage, the courage to express your true self, pursue your passions, and stand up for what you believe in. When you honor your authenticity, you attract people and opportunities that resonate with your true self. Lastly, self-respect is a dynamic process that evolves as you grow and learn. It requires constant self-reflection and adjustment to ensure that your actions, habits, and relationships align with your values and aspirations. It's about continually striving to be the best version of yourself while embracing your imperfections and humanity. Self-respect is not about perfection, it's about progress and the commitment to honoring yourself every step of the way. Building confidence is a transformative process that begins with understanding its true nature. Confidence is not arrogance or a facade of bravado. It is the quiet assurance that you are capable, valuable, and worthy of achieving your goals and aspirations. It is the belief in your abilities and the trust in your capacity to handle challenges and opportunities alike. Developing this kind of confidence requires both inner work and outward action, as it is cultivated through self-awareness, practice, and perseverance. To build confidence, you must first confront and challenge self-doubt. Doubt is often the most significant barrier to confidence, as it creates a cycle of hesitation and fear. This doubt often stems from past failures, criticism, or the fear of judgment. Breaking free from it begins with reframing your mindset. Instead of seeing failures as evidence of inadequacy, view them as stepping stones to growth. Every mistake teaches a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to develop resilience. Confidence grows when you choose to learn from your experiences rather than letting them define you. The next step is to take consistent action. Confidence is not something you acquire by waiting for the right moment or seeking endless preparation. It is built by doing. Each small step forward reinforces your belief in yourself and your abilities. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, pursuing a new skill, or setting a boundary in a relationship, every act of courage strengthens your self-assurance. The key is to focus on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate your efforts, no matter how small, and recognize that each one brings you closer to your goals. Developing competence in your chosen areas is another critical component of confidence. Competence is the foundation upon which confidence is built because it provides evidence of your abilities. This means dedicating yourself to learning and practicing skills relevant to your ambitions. Whether it's improving your communication, mastering a craft, or enhancing your knowledge, competence comes from commitment and consistent effort. The more you invest in your abilities, the more naturally confident you will become. Your body language and physical presence also play a significant role in building confidence. How you carry yourself sends a powerful message to both yourself and others about your state of mind. Standing tall, making eye contact, and speaking with clarity and conviction are simple but effective ways to project confidence. Even when you don't feel completely self-assured, adopting confident body language can create a positive feedback loop, reinforcing feelings of empowerment and self-belief. Visualization is another tool that can help build confidence. The mind is a powerful ally, and envisioning yourself succeeding can prepare you for real-life scenarios. Spend time imagining the outcomes you desire, whether it's excelling in a presentation, acing an interview, or handling a difficult conversation with grace. Visualizing success helps you internalize the belief that you are capable and deserving of achieving your goals. When combined with action, this mental rehearsal can significantly enhance your confidence. Surrounding yourself with supportive and encouraging individuals is also vital in building confidence. The people you interact with influence your mindset and self-perception. Seek out those who uplift and inspire you, who recognize your potential and celebrate your achievements. Conversely, distance yourself from individuals who diminish your self-worth or discourage your aspirations. A positive and empowering environment fosters the growth of confidence, providing the encouragement and validation needed to take risks and strive for more. Confidence is also deeply connected to self-compassion. Treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of struggle, is essential for maintaining self-belief. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your imperfections without letting them undermine your worth. It reminds you that making mistakes is part of being human, and that you are deserving of patience and forgiveness. By practicing self-compassion, you create a supportive inner dialogue that strengthens your confidence over time. Another important aspect of building confidence is stepping out of your comfort zone. Confidence doesn't develop in safe and predictable environments. It thrives in situations that challenge you to grow. Facing fears and taking on new experiences may feel uncomfortable initially, but it is in these moments that you expand your capabilities and redefine your limits. Each time you confront a fear or overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are stronger and more capable than you realized. Confidence is also about authenticity. Being true to yourself and embracing your unique qualities is empowering because it eliminates the need for external validation. Authenticity means aligning your actions with your values and being unapologetically yourself in every situation. When you live authentically, you attract people and opportunities that resonate with your true self, further reinforcing your confidence. Pretending to be someone not only erodes your self-esteem, but it also creates a disconnect between who you are and who you aspire to be. Lastly, building confidence is an ongoing journey. It requires consistent effort and a commitment to growth. Confidence is not a destination, but a practice, a series of choices you make every day to believe in yourself, embrace challenges, and pursue your aspirations. By continuously investing in your personal and professional development, taking action despite fear, and celebrating your progress, you cultivate a deep and enduring sense of self-assurance that will empower you to navigate life with strength and grace. Emotional intelligence is one of the most transformative tools for building meaningful relationships, navigating challenges, and fostering a sense of inner peace. It is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions while also being attuned to the emotions of others. Developing emotional intelligence empowers you to respond rather than react, fostering a deeper connection with yourself and those around you. It allows you to cultivate empathy, maintain control in emotionally charged situations, and make thoughtful decisions that align with your values. The journey to emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness. To truly understand and manage your emotions, you must first be able to identify them. This involves taking a step back and observing your feelings as they arise without judgment or resistance. It's about recognizing the subtle shifts in your mood and understanding the triggers that cause them. Are you feeling frustrated because of an unmet expectation? Is your anxiety rooted in fear of the unknown? By identifying the underlying causes of your emotions, you can begin to take control of them rather than being controlled by them. Self-awareness also involves acknowledging the impact of your emotions on your thoughts and behaviors. Emotions are powerful forces that can shape your decisions, interactions, and overall perspective. For example, anger might lead to impulsive actions or harsh words that you later regret, while sadness might cause withdrawal or self-doubt. Understanding these patterns allows you to break free from automatic responses and choose how to act consciously. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but about channeling them in ways that serve you and your goals. Managing your emotions is the next step in developing emotional intelligence. This doesn't mean ignoring or avoiding difficult feelings, but learning to regulate them in healthy and constructive ways. For instance, when faced with frustration or anger, you might take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect before responding. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay present and grounded, reducing the intensity of emotional reactions. Journaling or talking to a trusted friend can provide an outlet for processing complex emotions, allowing you to gain clarity and perspective. Another essential aspect of emotional intelligence is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy goes beyond simply recognizing someone else's emotions. It involves putting yourself in their shoes and truly appreciating their perspective. This skill fosters deeper connections and builds trust in your relationships. By actively listening and validating others' feelings, you create a safe space for open communication and mutual understanding. Empathy is not about agreeing with everyone, but about showing compassion and respect for their experiences. Emotional intelligence also involves honing your social skills. Effective communication is a cornerstone of emotionally intelligent interactions. This means expressing your thoughts and feelings clearly while also being receptive to feedback. It requires the ability to navigate difficult conversations with tact and diplomacy, addressing issues without escalating conflict. Emotionally intelligent individuals understand the power of nonverbal communication. Facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language all convey emotions that words alone cannot capture. Being mindful of these cues allows you to connect more authentically with others. Building resilience is another critical component of emotional intelligence. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and your ability to bounce back from adversity is a testament to your emotional strength. Resilience involves maintaining a positive outlook, adapting to change, and learning from difficult experiences. It's about seeing obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. Developing resilience requires self-compassion and a willingness to embrace vulnerability, recognizing that struggles are a natural part of the human experience. Another vital skill within emotional intelligence is conflict resolution. Disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship, but how you handle them can make all the difference. Emotionally intelligent individuals approach conflict with a calm and solution-oriented mindset. They seek to understand the other person's perspective and work collaboratively to find common ground. This involves setting aside defensiveness and focusing on the issue rather than attacking the individual. By addressing conflicts constructively, you can strengthen your relationships and prevent lingering resentment. Self-motivation is another hallmark of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to harness your emotions to fuel your goals and aspirations. Self-motivation involves cultivating a sense of purpose and staying focused on what truly matters, even in the face of challenges or setbacks. Emotionally intelligent individuals are driven by intrinsic motivation and inner desire to grow, contribute, and succeed, rather than relying solely on external rewards or validation. They understand that emotions like passion and determination can be powerful catalysts for achieving their dreams. Finally, emotional intelligence requires a commitment to continuous learning and growth. It is not a fixed trait, but a dynamic skill set that can be developed and refined over time. This means being open to feedback, reflecting on your experiences, and seeking opportunities to expand your emotional awareness. It involves acknowledging your blind spots and working to improve them, whether it's managing stress more effectively, deepening your empathy, or communicating more assertively. By prioritizing your emotional intelligence, you create a foundation for personal and professional success. Adopting a growth mindset is a transformative shift that empowers you to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and unlock your fullest potential. It is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed traits, but rather skills that can be developed through effort, practice, and perseverance. This perspective fundamentally changes how you approach obstacles, criticism, and opportunities, allowing you to see every experience as a stepping stone towards self-improvement and success. At the core of a growth mindset is the understanding that effort is the pathway to mastery. When you adopt this mindset, you begin to view effort not as a sign of inadequacy, but as an essential ingredient for growth. It is through consistent and deliberate practice that you sharpen your skills, expand your knowledge, and build resilience. This means committing to the process, even when the results are not immediate or visible. Each moment of practice, each attempt to improve brings you closer to your goals, and with time, you begin to see the fruits of your labor. A growth mindset also redefines your relationship with failure. Instead of fearing failure or viewing it as a reflection of your worth, you learn to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Failure becomes a teacher, offering valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. It pushes you to analyze your actions, identify areas for improvement, and try again with greater wisdom and clarity. This shift in perspective liberates you from the fear of making mistakes, allowing you to take risks, explore new possibilities, and innovate without hesitation. Another vital aspect of a growth mindset is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. When challenges arise, those with a growth mindset see them as temporary hurdles rather than permanent roadblocks. They understand that perseverance and adaptability are key to overcoming difficulties. Resilience is not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging the struggle, learning from it, and using it as fuel to grow stronger. With a growth mindset, you develop the mental and emotional fortitude to face adversity head on. Embracing a growth mindset also means being open to feedback and constructive criticism. While it's natural to feel defensive or discouraged when receiving criticism, a growth mindset helps you reframe it as an opportunity to improve. Feedback becomes a valuable tool for self-assessment, highlighting areas where you can grow and excel. This openness to learning from others fosters humility and a willingness to seek guidance, which are essential for personal and professional development. By actively seeking out feedback and applying it, you accelerate your progress and demonstrate a commitment to excellence. Curiosity is another hallmark of a growth mindset. It's the drive to ask questions, explore new ideas, and seek understanding. When you cultivate curiosity, you approach the world with a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. You become more willing to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, and embrace unfamiliar experiences. This curiosity fuels innovation and creativity, enabling you to think outside the box and discover solutions that others may overlook. A curious mind is always evolving, always expanding, and always moving forward. The language you use also plays a significant role in cultivating a growth mindset. Words have power, and the way you speak to yourself can shape your beliefs and actions. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," a growth mindset encourages you to add the word "yet." This small shift, saying, "I can't do this yet," acknowledges the possibility of growth and improvement. Similarly, replacing phrases like "I'm not good at this" with "I'm learning how to do this" reinforces the idea that abilities are not fixed, but can be developed over time. Another important aspect of a growth mindset is setting goals and taking deliberate steps toward achieving them. People with a growth mindset understand that big dreams are accomplished through small, consistent actions. They break down their goals into manageable tasks and celebrate each milestone along the way. This approach not only makes the journey less overwhelming, but also builds momentum and confidence as you see your progress unfold. Goal setting becomes a dynamic process of envisioning your future and taking intentional steps to create it. A growth mindset also fosters a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the journey. While it's natural to focus on the destination, those with a growth mindset find joy in the process of learning and growing. They understand that every step, no matter how small, contributes to their overall development. This perspective helps you stay motivated and focused, even when progress feels slow or challenges seem insurmountable. By embracing the journey, you cultivate patience and persistence, knowing that every effort brings you closer to your aspirations. Finally, a growth mindset requires a commitment to lifelong learning. It's the recognition that there is always more to discover, more to achieve, and more ways to grow. Whether it's reading, taking courses, seeking mentorship, or learning from everyday experiences, a growth mindset keeps you curious and engaged. It encourages you to see every interaction and situation as an opportunity to expand your horizons and deepen your understanding. Lifelong learning is not just about acquiring knowledge, but about evolving as a person, continuously striving to be better, wiser, and more capable than you were yesterday.